Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And shedding through the tackle. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Mahomes now on first down. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And now it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Across the formation, he hits Austin. Touchdown, Cardinals. Calvin Austin, 45 yards. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. Ryan Santoso now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. And this will come out to the 25-yard line. Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now this great city, Austin, one of the fastest growing metropolises, not just in Texas, but in the U.S. as a whole. Of course, the University of Texas is here. Vibrant nightlife, great music scene, great food scene. And now an NFL franchise, and these folks are over the moon. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up?
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Cards are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Now here's Mahomes. Henry's got it out on the left side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And it's now 14-0.
Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, they'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Courtland Sutton, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The extra point try now for Santoso. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Next to score, Cardinals 21, Armadillos nothing. Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Of 28 yards. That's another Boston first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
60
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by John Johnson.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down the left sideline. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 21-0 our score after 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
43!
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Patrick Mahomes. punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals continue to pull away here in this first half. Santoso now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Cardinals 28, Armadillos nothing. Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Here's Hardman on the return, taking it about the 1. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Let's go. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line.
That's a first down and goal at the 1-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Cards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Santoso. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Armadillos nothing. Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They go play action with Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 56 yards. And the Armadillos are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Hey, rip lift. 15. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And they finally get to him as he's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
50, yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Mahomes going to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And that is every quarterback's worst nightmare. You have the perfect play call. The seams parted perfectly. You had your guy wide open. He could have run for days, but he overshoots him, and that's one he'll think about for the next month.
On third down, Wilson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Turnover on down.
15.
Mahomes now on first down. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Here's Mahomes to throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
15. Attack, attack. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, Riblett.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hunter Henry from 21 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Santoso now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Cardinals 42, Armadillo 7. Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Play action. It's Wilson. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Wilson. Now a short one to Gesicki. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. That is caught. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Now a short one to Gesicki.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Now Wilson on 2nd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. Going in motion left, that's Campbell.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Campbell making the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. They'll run left with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Armadillos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet. But you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Armadillos 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Short pass caught by Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Yellow.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Armadillos 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter, but it's just not clicking right now. And it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for A. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
17 more yards. That's another Boston.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. From the 25, here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They go play action with Wilson. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run with Pollard. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Play action. Now Wilson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Under pressure, they got him again. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. And this one a 41-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. And I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Swift. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now 3rd down and 7. Now Mahomes. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. Up and good for Santoso. And that will extend their lead even further. So this drive maybe didn't end with the same kind of success they had in the first half, but they do add 3 to their lead.
And defensively, I think they went in there at halftime and made a pact with each other and said, look, we can't let these guys keep driving it right down our throats. Not perfect giving up 3, but a much better start than the way they played in the first half.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now Wilson. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And touchdown! Jalen Waddle, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Armadillos get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Austin is there and brings in another one.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now here's Mahomes.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Down inside the 10.
And all the way down to the 5. 25 yards that time.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Swift.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Cardinals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now it's Wilson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 75 yards.
And the Armadillos are able to cut into that deficit.
Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there is no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. on the option to give to Swift here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore.
Complete to Rondale Moore. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Arizona.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here into the hands of Moore. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This is caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
The extra point try now for Santoso.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Cardinals 59, Armadillos 31. Pat O'Donnell set to
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. It got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for First and 10 at the 38.
Now Wilson on first down. That ball caught by Campbell. Touchdown. Paris Campbell, 38 yards. And the Armadillos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And quickly they get to the line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Across the formation, he hits Austin.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Swift.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
55 yards rushing for him now to this point.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
DeAndre Swift
with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Cardinals have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Armadillos 38. Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Check. Cup 19.
Wilson. Campbell making the catch. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down. And now they're in the hurry up.
Now Wilson changing the play.
At the Cardinals' 34-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. Go.
To throw is Wilson.
Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Here we go. Sack. Trap 60.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he
dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Armadillos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football.
Recovered by the Cardinals.
Yellow.
Swift going to try up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. This is Swift on the counter. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
The offense on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He completes it to Henry. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a 1st down.
Yellow.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the delay of game penalty backs them up. It's now 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And just how they envisioned the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Arizona, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year.